Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in once again to this riveting game of rugby on this live stream. We've got a massive West Asia Premiership opener for our men today. Bahrain playing in the fearless red, taking on Dubai Exiles. An absolutely gargantuan fixture, always is every year. Usually not many points between the two teams, not much to choose between them. These two teams also locked horns many times in West Asia Premiership finals, and plenty of history between the two teams. We've got an exciting fixture ahead. We hope you are well watered, you are comfortable wherever you're sitting, wherever you're tuned in, wherever you're sitting in the world. We appreciate the support, and the boys are looking forward to putting on another performance for you tonight. We're about 3 or 4 minutes to kick off. As you can see, the boys have just gone in, and their final preparations, final words from Captain Rory Drummond to the team. Calls for discipline, calls for composure, and calls for getting the first win on the road today. It's a big one. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Thanks for tuning in. The coaches are taken to the field. As ever, the fearless Jack Parry, scrum and defence coach, Lindsay Gibson, forwards coach, Ross Preedy, backs coach, and of course, director of rugby Adam Wallace might be saying the final few words to the team just before they come out. A massive occasion. Exiles is always a fixture these boys target for the year. And as I said, it's always a massively physical encounter. Plenty to look forward to tonight. I'm sure there'll be plenty of hits, maybe a few handbags thrown in, and plenty of rugby entertainment for you. Wherever you're tuning in, let us know in the comments. Give us a shout out where you're watching from. Thank you to Mohammed for tuning in. Wishing Bahrain good luck. Nick Young, nursing a bit of an injury at the moment. It's a shame you're not here, but we'll try and put on a show for you today. Exiles taking to the field, looking very fresh in their new white kit. Fresh to death. Bahrain, I believe, are wearing red today. And here they are, taken to the field. Captained today by Rory Drummond, the Scotsman. He'll be very proud, captaining the side in such an important fixture. Very rarely more than a score separating these teams in these fixtures. A hard place to come, this Sevens ground. We're on the beautiful pitch 2 at the Dubai Sevens Stadium today. A nice wide pitch, perfect for some expansive rugby. Should be quite dry underfoot. Not too humid. It's been a warm day, but the humidity is not as high as it has been. So all the makings for a really big game. And shout out to everyone tuning in at the club, enjoying your drinks. Oh, Rory Drummond, the captain, just takes his eye off it in the last second. We'll be frustrated with that. Fortunately, no real advantage gained from Exiles, but they will get the first scrum. Oh, it's offside called from Jacko in the middle. Jacko, the referee. And it's an early 3-point opportunity for Exiles, an absolute no-brainer in a game like today. You take the points as they come. No doubt in the Exiles captain's mind. Mr. Botez, I believe, captain in the Exiles today. He's been around for donkey's years, captain in Exiles on countless occasions, and the UAE International. Seeing lots of comments flying in. Thanks for all the support, guys. Get around to your comments. The kick successful. It's 3 points to nil to take us away. Bahrain need to recover well here then. Just some early game nerves, no doubt, but a very unusual error from Roy Drummond. You don't see many of them from him, usually a very solid player. But no doubt he'll be making up for that in droves today. Such a talisman for this team. Lovely little switch out the back. Exiles looking to play early, going wide. That's lovely stuff. Who's that in the centre? That James Nui making a big hit. Here we go, Mackenzie Oliver carrying early, getting the hands on the ball. Hank to distribute to Cormac. Gregor Smith in the centre gets absolutely met behind the gain line. What a great hit there. Angeli's a little bit isolated. Greg there in support. Greg Keith just plugs well, buys enough time for Rory Drummond to pick up. Nearly called in Alan Morris there, but he wouldn't be happy with that. Lovely carry, but just unnecessary offload. Look for the support player that wasn't there. Here we go then. Exiles playing expansive rugby, getting the ball wide. That's a nice pace put on it there, out the back door. Gathers well. We've got a lovely view of this, pitch side. The big man trundles hard, takes that at pace. Oh, that's great defence. Greg Heath and James New, the centre partnership today. Fantastic hit. Needs to put more pressure on the kicker here. The bounce could do a lot for Exiles, but Josh Petro deals with it very well, gets met. But the boys will take that under some pressure there. Just need to temper the nerves, Bahrain there. Some lovely stuff from Exiles, putting some lovely phases, but how about the physicality? Already some big hits flying in. You love to see it. A booty shout out to you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Liz Heath, Gregory's lovely mother. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully all the Heath family are watching back home. Mr. Guzzi. Let's go Bahrain, watching from the clubhouse at BFC. Hell, BRC. BFC, who's BFC? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Everyone in the clubhouse, shout out to you guys. You're the lifeblood of this team. Carly tuning in again, supporting Angelis, all the way from South Africa. Big Cobus, Gillian Brand. Too many of you to keep up with. Look at you. Look at you all tuning in, supporting the team. You love to see it. Bit of a worrying sight there in the back of the screen. Romeo picking up a bit of a shoulder injury. Could be a bit of a stinger. The boy throws his weight around, and he is worth his weight in gold for this Bahrain team. Hell of a player. What an addition to the squad last year. He's tough as old boots, and he looks to be playing on, which is great to see. Here we go then. Exiles with the first throw, the set piece. A very important factor of this game today. Away through and Rory will be running this show, looking to really disrupt as much as possible, but that's lovely stuff from Exiles, nice and clean off the top. And they have come to play, no doubt, today. That's like Greg Smith. Oh no, James Newey making another hit there. He's been busy. Mackenzie Oliver chopping well. A little bit isolated there, but what a great ball from the Exiles player. James Newey, does he get the 2-on-1? Oh, bumped. Josh Petro. What a try from the Exiles. We'll replay it. Josh Petro won't be happy with the replay, but we'll replay it anyway. You can't miss that. A lovely ball over the top. Looked to be a little bit isolated at the top, in the edge, but James Newey just gets blocked ever so slightly. And Josh Petro just gets ran over. Could happen to anyone. He's frustrated with it, but he won't be wanting to beat himself up too much. On to the next job for the Bahrain men. That could be an early 10 points down if the kick's successful. Exiles have started this game on fire. Shout out to Ashley Aiken. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you're watching with Cobus. Hopefully he's got a few brandies on the go as well. What a nudge. We've got a great angle for that. And that is a great kick. 10 points to nothing. Bahrain need to get the travel out of their legs and they need to wake up. Exiles, such a good side. They can run away with scores. Such a confidence team as well. Full of South Africans, so once they get a bit of cockiness behind them, they're unstoppable. Bahrain need to stay on side. Josh Petro needs to watch that. There we go. Another nudge. Deemed out on the 4. Here we go. Bahrain's first chance of a clean set piece. Tia Jacobs gets up, but it's spoiled from Exiles. They have ascendancy at the moment. Looking like confidence is brimming for the home side. Here we go. Away through, turns over. The ball comes free. Illegally the call. Dora Smith, thanks for tuning in. Young Gregor's mum, thank you. John Dock, our fearless chairman, tuning in as well. Thank you very much for your comments and support. Keep all the comments flying in. The boys love to see them when they watch the game back, see all the support. I'll try and scream someone at halftime as well, just to boost morale as much as possible. Let me know what messages I should be screaming on at halftime. We'll see what the scoreline is at that point. Here we go then. We're still within 10 minutes of this game starting, and Exiles 10 points clear. Looks to be dead centre on the halfway line. Nice comfortable clearance from them. Romeo receiving a bit more treatment on the touchline. We have a little bit of a pause in play here. Romeo seems to have a different coloured scrum cap for every day of the week. Here he is, just coming in into your screen now on the bottom left. Received a bit of the magic sponge, a bit of spray, and he's good as new. Hopefully he can recover and get into this game. Going to the back, uncontested from Bahrain. Easy ball for Exiles. And what a carry. Big Exiles carry is really dragging in a lot of the Bahrain men, but that's a great hit from young Kelvin. Sorry, Sasona with the big hit. Romeo Eckstein over the ball, but he's off his feet. And the penalty's given. Offside, the call. Well within range as well. Not the longest pitches in the world. Sure there won't be much debate, surely. Yeah. And the call is for posts. What a start from the home side. You can't knock them. They've looked the more composed side. They've looked to have dominant carries. Their set pieces functioning well. They've come to play. Such a strong Bahrain side. They'll be very disappointed from this start. Here we go. A chance to extend the lead. 13 points to 0. Decent connection. Is it over? And it is. Comfortably. With distance to spare. $13 points to 0. Can Bahrain get a foothold in this game? They just need to start building some momentum, playing their own game. Need to put pressure on this kick. Oh, what a tackle from David. Throwing his head in the spokes. Mackenzie Oliver with another tackle. Such a threat in open play, defensive and in attack. Here we go. Exiles might have numbers here. Oh, they do. Almost get to an edge. They make half a break. Doesn't manage to get his arms free, though. Bahrain turn it over well. Romeo XD looking to distribute then to James Newey. Out to Cormac Fox. Can he go over the top? Oh, what a ball to Rory Drummond on the wing. Here he goes. He's in the open. He's got a bit of open field here. Can he distribute the 2-on-1? What a tackle. Here we go then. Romeo XD distributes. Cormac Fox to James Newey. Bahrain have numbers here if they can generate a bit of quick ball. Opt to slow it down from Romeo. Oh, and that is just... Looks like the penalty has been given, and he looks to be reaching for the cheese. Is it a yellow card? It is. What was it for? We don't know quite yet. The referee signals blocked. What an exciting phase of play for the boys. Glimpses of what Bahrain have to offer then. What an exciting phase of play for the boys. Cormac Fox, surely a given 3 points, you'd like to think. The man doesn't miss many. Nudges over, no doubt in that. Bahrain on the scoreboard then. And a few sighs of relief, I'm sure, from the home support back in the clubhouse, wherever you're watching as well. The Bahrain support can breathe a slight sigh of relief. Bahrain haven't forgotten how to play rugby. and it's going to be a good game. Have faith. Just Exiles seem to hit the ground running early doors. A couple of errors. Poor Josh Petro getting trundled over early doors, but I'm sure he'll be looking to make that up. I wouldn't be surprised if a Josh Petro hat-trick today. He's in really good form at the moment. He's had a great pre-season. Here we go then. Bahrain won't look to play too many phases here. Cormac Fox clears and looks to clear well. Nice. Very clear. That's a great exit from the boys, relieving all the pressure. And it's an Exiles throw on the halfway line. But Bahrain really need to shut down this set piece from Exiles. They've got some serious operators in that set piece. Some long rangy locks, some seasoned veterans of West Asia rugby in that pack that will just dominate you at set piece time if you're not on the money. And we need to get someone in the air here just to disrupt any clean ball for them. Here we go then. Yeah, that's a bit better, but Exiles still claim it. But no clean launch play for Exiles then. Woohoo! Cormac Fox throwing his weight around. Love to see that. The young scrum half. Great Owen Farrell-esque. Here we go. Young Jack Hocking. Here we go. The Scotland 20 international. Here we go. What a step down the wing. Greg Heath in support. The 2-on-1. Greg Heath. Will he make it? Yes, he does. What a try. Greg Heath. Incredible support line. And Jack Hocking. How about that step? We'll watch that on replay all day long. Can you believe it? Oh, we just missed the step from Jack. But the execution of the 2-on-1, the support line from Greg Heath, finds the edge, and he's got pace to burn, and he's under the post. A 7-point score for Bahrain. Brings him well within reach. Should be 10-13, but let's not curse the kick too early. How about that for some rugger? Love to see it. Jack Hocking setting the world alight. Making something out of nothing. Kick to come. Cormac Fox. If we can ask one thing today, 100% from the boot would be lovely. Knocks it over, no trouble. Gets the pitching wedge out, and it's straight over the post. Just 1 point in it then. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 14 minutes into this game, and I've had about 2 heart attacks already. Hopefully at home you're enjoying it and not having a panic attack like myself. Plenty of rugby to play, and it looks like it's going to be a good one. One for the ages, potentially. Sasona just down here on the near touchline, receiving a little bit of treatment. Be a little bit of a delay here to kick off, I'm sure. Not really sure what's going on. We won't video it. It looks, it's not PG, I would say. We'll give you a little glimpse of what's going on. Told you it wasn't pretty. Not as bad as it looks, though. Been asked to leave the field, so the kickoff can take place. They'll want to speed that up because Bahrain will be down to 14 men unless they've replaced him, but I don't think that's an option. Right, kick off to Rory Drummond. That'll calm the nerves after the early drop. Takes that one like he would 999,000 times out of a million. Here we go, Romeo X team. They're inside the 22. This can go out on the full. Cormac Fox will make no bones about that, and he'll send it into Rosette surely. No. Finds the Exiles winger. Great kick chase from Bahrain, though. Mackenzie Oliver at the front of it. Incredible work rate from the young hooker. And Bahrain, as I said, now have a foothold. The swing of momentum is palpable now. You can feel Bahrain have got a bit of wind in their sails. looking to put the sword to Exiles now, build a little bit of pressure in their territory. Yeah. Here we go then. Bahrain get a bit of clean ball off their line out, probably for the first time so far. Oof, is it clean though? Exiles a lot of pressure at this mall. Young Henk playing 6 today. A versatile engine room man, such a workhorse. Here we go, Rory Drummond with the carry. Exiles known for their attritional gameplay. They compete at the breakdown. They hit you all day. You don't leave the sevens ground without too many bruises. Good exit though, but he finds Gregor in a bit of space, and he's a dangerous man when you give him space. He does step the chase. Here we go, Gregor. Can he find a bit of room? And he is clean through. Does he get the offload? He does, out the back door. That is lights out rugby. Can you believe it? That is beautiful to James Newey under the post. Oh, try time, Bahrain. Look at that from Gregor Smith. The kick chase just wasn't good enough from Exiles. The step from Gregor finds a bit of space, slices through the Exiles defence and out the back door to James Newey under the post. One of the best tries you're going to see this year. That is beautiful from Gregor Smith, and what support line from James Newey. Clinical stuff from Bahrain. They've turned up and they're ready to play now, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, not just boys. Very exciting stuff. Kick successful then. What a turnaround. Bahrain from 13 points down to 19 unanswered points. I believe they're unanswered. I've lost count. I don't know. It feels like a dream right now. But some incredible rugby. You can't ask for much more than that. We have a massive game on our hands. We knew it was going to be tough today. But did we expect it to be so entertaining? I'm not sure I did, but I'm glad it has been. Usually just a war of attrition, these two sides just butting heads for 80 minutes. The set piece playing such a pivotal role, but at the moment it's just been lights out. Moments of brilliance from great players. Here we go then. Nudge to Rory Drummond as well. Looks like he's receiving all the kicks today. Big carry from the Scotsman. Captain in the side today. Oh, Exiles turnover though. Bahrain not happy with that, giving them free ball and they're deep in their half. Oh, big hit. Looks to be legal. It's just below the sternum. Tackle height is... Ooh. I believe the knock-on's called, yeah. Thought I saw Jacko signalling for a high tackle there, but it's another great hit from Sassona. Sore shoulder or not, he's throwing his weight around. Yes, Sheldon, Bahrain finally kicking into gear. Took a little bit of time, longer than we would have liked, but we don't mind a roller coaster as long as we come out at the end of it winning. James Cook, thank you for tuning in. Always great to see you in the chat. Good evening. Brian Shaw, shout out to you, sir. Our fearless General Secretary. Aboody's bringing the popcorn out. Yeah, absolutely. I would recommend everyone grabbing some popcorn at halftime. It's going to be a hell of a game. Just 20 minutes in as well, give or take. We're not on the referee's clock, but we're fairly accurate. We try and keep it as accurate as possible. But what a movie it's been so far. Bahrain putting in. Not too many scrums yet in this game. But the lads lock horns. Am I correct in saying this is the first scrum of the game? I don't recall another one. Oh, throwing some handbags, the big boys. The Rolls Royces of the team up front. The front row. Built for comfort, not speed. Jacko, the referee, having a little word, waving in Rory Drummond. You want to calm this area of the game down, keep it safe, keep it a fair competition between the two sides. What a nudge deep into the Exiles half. Just getting a few messages about the score. I believe we might have the wrong score, but let me just update it very shortly. So we're spinning plates here. We're doing a lot of things. We will keep the score perfectly correct once I have confirmation of the score. Don't panic, ladies and gentlemen. High tackle, penalty, Exiles. believe I added another conversion just in my excitement for Bahrain. So 17-13 the score. Bahrain still leading. We've had confirmation at 17-13. Some technical issues here. Please forgive me. I've had about 25 WhatsApp messages. Just making sure you're all paying attention. One of those lovely WhatsApp messages from Alan Blake, Vice Chairman, receiving a selfie with his lovely wife, Michelle. Thank you very much for tuning in, watching at the club. Great to see. Put some money behind the bar, boys. What, ladies and gentlemen, please? All right, Bahrain then. The game has cooled off a little bit after some real exciting phases. Bahrain, ball in hand. Cormac Fox will look just to drill this as far as possible. And he'll take that as a result, not risking too much, not biting off too much. But they're within the 22 of Exiles. Bahrain opting for the 5-man. Tien at the front, lovely take. Oh, not the cleanest distribution from Romeo, but well taken from James Newey, I believe. Oh, but he's stripped in the tackle. Great defence from Exiles. You can hear the collisions from up here, away through. Not shy to throw shoulders around. Just Petro just gets done on the edge. The 2-on-1's there, Jack Hockin. What a tackle from Jack Hockin. Punching well above his weight there. Covering well. The 2-on-1 is executed well, though. Exiles still behind the defence. Bahrain scrambling now. Can they slow that ball down enough? They don't. They get it wide. Bahrain just need to scramble and slow this next ruck down as best they can. Is it knocked on? What's the call? Someone needs to make the hit. Oh! Huge hit. I believe that was Henk. Could be wrong though, don't quote me on it. Oh, with the Exiles 9, Snipes goes himself, but scragged down. John Botes, pick and go. Exiles just defaulting to their power system here, using their big, powerful forwards. What a tackle from David, slowing that ball down. The dynamic Lucid. Oh, Josh Petro. He makes the hit. And the knock-on from Exiles force from the good defence. Josh Petro. What a hit from Jack Hocking on that cover tackle as well on this near touchline. It is a penalty to Exiles, though. I'm sure they take the points here. Or do they? No, they tap and go. Try and catch Bahrain napping. Exiles tap and go. You see this a lot now in the professional game. Looking like it's making its way over to the West Asia Premiership. Teams backing themselves in these areas just to muscle their way over the line. They'll take the 7 over the 3 any day. You'd love to see it, to be honest. Or it could have been a free kick, but I'm not positive.
Marcus, stay flat! Marcus, go flat!
Another penalty, offside. It's going to be dangerously close to a yellow if we see any repeat of that. Exiles, I believe, still down to 14. Tapping and going again. Oh, lovely defence, Bahrain. What pressure. Great hit. It's like Greg Heath in the far side. He's been all over the place. Oh, box kick charged down from Romeo. Oh, just a chance to relieve pressure there. Squandered. Bahrain just needed to have a bit more composure there. The young scrum half probably needed to put his foot on the ball, maybe one more phase and then exit. Looks to be a bit rushed, looks to be a bit scrambled. But it's off an Exile's hand, it's a Bahrain throw. Here we go then. Lovely throw from Mackenzie Oliver to Romeo. Oh, lovely. Rory Drummond picks that up from around his knees. Cormac Fox under a bit of pressure. Exits well though. Just outside the 22, relieves the immediate pressure, but Exiles with a good attacking opportunity here. Exiles gather. Oh, lovely hit. Cormac Fox throwing his weight around once again. Oh, Mackenzie Oliver flying in. Powerful defence. There's been no shortage of heart from Bahrain today. They've been throwing everything into these shots. Some big bodies on that field. You can hear the crunch from up here. Here we go then. Little tap through. Jack Hocking, can he deal with this? Bit of a dodgy bounce. Oh, I think they're playing with advantage there. Not rolling by the looks of it. Surely on the 22, smack bang in the middle. It's a guaranteed 3 after 2 failed attempts at the tap and go. And no doubt about that, they take the 3 points here. Just a few minutes remaining in this first half. Exiles will be very pleased to bring it within 1 point. A back and forth encounter so far. Everyone on the edge of their seats. Can he nudge it over? He's made no mistake so far, and that's straight through. A lovely nudge. That's 17-16 the score. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, please. Here we go. Cormac Fox takes us away once again. That's a lovely nudge. Does it stay in? Oh, well taken from Josh Petro. Leaping and taking that over his shoulder. That is not an easy ball to take. Does very well there. Here we go. Anjali's distributing. Romeo Eckstein to Cormac Fox. What's the call here? Sasona carries. Rory Drummond clears well. It's the ball. He's over the ball very well there. That's an incredible jackal. He's got a big, strong boy hanging off him in Rory Drummond there. Sasona wasn't even isolated, and that is incredible jackal from the second row there. Incredible. Probably not the distance he wanted on the kick, but solid from Exiles. And as I said before the game, never much to choose between these two sides. And it's slowly morphing into one of those attritional games as the lads get slightly more tired. The lactic acid builds up, the game shortens just ever so slightly, and it is just a war of character, grit and determination. Here we go then. Oh, massive hit. James Newey and Hank Girls in the centre, just flying into tackles. Look at that from Bahrain. Beautiful stuff. Exiles holding on to the ball well, recycling. They're on the back pedals ever so slightly here though. Not on this carry. Makes half a break. Romeo Extine turns over illegally. Jaco reaching for his pocket. The scrum half could be going here, and this puts Bahrain in a bit of a sticky situation. Do they make a substitute here, or does someone just shift into 9? A very special position and a very important player to lose. Romeo Extine takes a seat on the naughty step. Interesting to see the reaction to this, whether Josh Drain could be subbed on at this point, or does Cormac Fox just step into 9? Jack Hocking can step into 9 potentially. The leadership will be racking their brains now, and I'm sure Director of Rugby Adam Wallace will be racking his brains. And another chance at posts for the home side. The lefty swings at it, and he's been almost perfect off the boot, but that swings far right wide. Greg Heath, not known best for his kicking prowess, but that's a lovely nudge, but the bounce just does him dirty. Good chase from him though, lovely to see. The Mackenzie Olivers took a bit of a knock in his... Took a bit of a knock on the head. Is he all right? He seems to be running and walking all right. That's good to see. He definitely took a hit to the head there. Lovely stuff from Greg. Greg is he's in fight mode today. You love to see it, playing in the 13 shirt. So not a position you see him in often, but he has played in there in his previous life. And he's putting in a hell of a shift today. Can't falter anyone for the effort, and the physicality has just been incredible so far. What a pleasure to watch. Every other tackle seems to be an absolute clattering of bones. Here we go then. Jack Goggle, boys have got Exiles on roller skates, and it is a penalty scrum. That is big for morale for Bahrain. A massive scalp, a midfield scrum penalty, allowing Cormac Fox to unleash that boot deep into the Exiles half. Could be moving into last place sort of territory now. Not long left on the clock. Just on the 22. Here we go. Mackenzie Oliver throwing in. It's not been the cleanest day for the Bahrain line out, and it's another one that's going to miss. Very frustrating, giving up an attacking position, and Exiles splicing through the defence. Well, they need to slow this ruck down. Someone needs to get over that ball. Oh, they don't. That's quick ball. It's a 1 second ruck. Bahrain in trouble, backpedaling. They're scrambling now, and he's surely kicked that offside, ref. We're playing. Josh Petro in a bit of space. Needs someone with him. Away through's there. Plugs the ruck well. Bahrain attack right. Cormac Fox. Taking no risks. Nudges. Oh, what a nudge. Fantastic stuff from Cormac Fox. Didn't look like the cleanest connection. It rarely does with Cormac, to be quite frank, but that is an incredible nudge. It's rarely do you see him mess one up. Commanding this game rather well so far, Mr. Fox. But Bahrain wouldn't mind a bit of a buffer. A bit more than a 1 point buffer would be nice. Can the men in red do what Exiles are doing to our set piece at the moment? Can they disrupt a bit more? As I said, it's easy to be well drilled when you're fresh, when it's the first 10 minutes of the game, but when the body starts to tire, that's when it counts. And Bahrain turn it over. The discipline and the standards can go out the window when you're tired. Anyone who's played any competitive sport knows that. Oh, knocked on. Could be a dangerous opportunity for Exiles here. Oh, they've knocked it on themselves. Thank goodness for that. Play on, raise the referee. Greg Higgs with the 2-on-1, almost too many options. Who's inside? Henk Yowes. Oh, what a support line from the 6. Try time. Not really sure what the decision was there. Looked to be 2 knock-ons there in midfield. We missed a replay on that. Won't be able to replay that for you, but we'll have to watch that back after the game. What the referee says goes, and we'll take that. The kick to come, Cormac Fox. All stemmed from that lovely nudge deep into the Exiles half, just to relieve pressure, and ends up the forwards turning over the line out. A bit of pandemonium, and 7 points just a few phases later. Points stem from mistakes, and I would say the teams have been fairly equal on mistakes, but Bahrain currently ahead on the scoreboard. That's all that matters. 24-16, the provisional score. I'll get the official score from the referee after the game, don't worry. But Bahrain ahead so far. What a half of rugby. Go grab yourself a beer, go grab yourself a cup of tea, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be right back in just a few moments.
I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so yo. Everybody know I'm you know when they click through. Try to say it's about to be a show, be fun. I'll be coming up hot for a minute.
Right, the second half is underway. Bahrain left to right this half. And hopefully the second half lives up to the first half action. Just 8 points the difference. Bahrain will be happy to be clear of at least a converted try. But looks like a little bit of an early niggle for the Exiles. 12. It's going to be plenty of aches and pains tomorrow. There's no doubt about that. It's been an immensely physical encounter. For those of you just tuning in, this obviously is the second half. Our clock is counting up from 0, but we're in the second half. Paul Baker, great first half in the end. Yeah, absolutely. That is a tale of two halves in one half, really. Exiles sprinting out of the gates early, putting Bahrain under pressure, under the cosh, looking like they're going to run away with this 40 points to 0. But Bahrain get the flight out of their legs. They get a bit of confidence, a bit of composure, and a bit of belief. And two unbelievable tries. Try of the season contenders. 2 try of the season contenders later, and we are in the driving seat. Here we go, David with the break. Ooh, lovely line from the big man. Looks like Jack's filling in at 9 in Romeo's absence. He's going to have about another 5 minutes at least on that sin bin. Jack's such a good utility back. Can play 10, 12, 15, and apparently 9 as well, which is great to see. Players like that don't come around very often, and having them in your squad is worth their weight in gold, but the bit of space opens up. Great offload as well. Very clean from Exiles. Here we go. They won't look to play too many phases. They hoof it into the sky. And Jack's back there as well. Seems to be everywhere. Woo-hoo, he's met man and ball. Great hit from the Exiles defender. Oh, and it's turned over. It's happened too many times. 3 or 4 penalties already from isolated runners. Bahrain just going in on their own. But very strong jackal, very strong ruck defence from Exiles. A little bit of a chin wag with Rory Drummond, the captain. Never shy to voice his opinions. I'd say a slightly quieter game for his standards so far. But a player that can turn it on on a dime. Such an explosive carrier of the ball. Obviously a fantastic leader, captain in the side today. A lot of shout outs for young Henk Gals as well after his try. What a support line from the big man. Obviously usually in the engine room, usually playing second row, but young enough, dynamic enough, and clearly fit enough to be playing 6, which is great to see. So much depth in that back row position. Looks like Aidan Ascot could be warming up as well, getting limber on the touchline. Could be seeing him shortly. Potentially next break in play by the looks of it. He's up and ready to go. Scrum caps on. Ian McElwain. I don't know how to say your name, but thanks for tuning in. Supporting Bahrain, that's all that I need to know. Thanks for tuning in, Ian. Messi at the set piece time. Exiles coming away with the penalty. Mikey Goodger as well, tuning in. Lekker, Hank. Yeah, it was a great try. I'm just catching up on some of the comments. Keep the comments rolling in, guys. The lads love to see him when they're watching the game back in the week. Paul to Blanche, our magnificent general manager, tuning in as well. Great to see you. Bahrain under a bit of pressure then. Can they squash this? The next score is going to be very pivotal in this game, just for the sake of momentum, morale, as the legs are tiring. Do the boys have the engine to keep firing when they go behind on the scoreline? That goes for any side. Who have we got coming on then? We've got Alistair Crombie, young Kelvin. And there was one other, just missed that. I'll update you as and when I see. Could have been Aiden. It is, yeah, Aiden Ascott's on. So a bit of a mini bomb squad coming on. Turnover, Bahrain. That is exactly what you want. That means a lot, that turnover. As we said, we'll take the 10 metres as well. Thank you, Jacko. Exiles getting a bit chirpsy after that penalty, but that relieves a lot of pressure. And as I said, relieves the pressure of the next score, which is going to be so important. Paul de Blanche, I believe, sponsoring Kelvin this season. So keen for him to get on the scoreline. He's looking very solid so far in the 2 pre-season fixtures. He's carried well. He's looked dangerous. He's looked skillful when the game opens up. As I said, so much depth in this pack this year, and that's without even mentioning what we have to offer in the back line as well. Some youth, would you believe it? Oh, Cormac Fox gets absolutely melted, and he can stay down as well. Could have caught one in the ribs. Hopefully he's just catching his wind. But he is grimacing, to say the least. Still down in the 22. Hopefully nothing serious for the young 10. But he's caught a very heavy hit. Deemed legal by Jacko. But it was on the edge, needless to say. Angelis de Kock, remember that name? Tell you what, we're loving that name so far. He's been a fantastic addition to the squad. Thank you for tuning in. Anami, what is it with everyone's name today? Being very difficult to pronounce. My apologies if I'm butchering your name, but I'm just doing my best to cover everyone's comments. Appreciate your compliments, Mr. Goodger. I aim to please. I'm joined here in the commentary booth today with young George Fletcher. He's on the camera today, making his debut in the West Asia Premiership cameraman position. So a big shout out to him. Thank you for the help, George. Another 10. Rory Drummond surely opts for the post. Cormac Fox has made a very swift recovery. Thank the Lord. He'll back himself from this range every day of the week. And Bahrain surely will build the lead here. Oh, an interesting decision. An opportunity to really put the sword to Exiles and just keep building the scoreline, keep them under pressure. And they opt for the kick. I've got to love the confidence, but will they regret this decision later in the game? Only time will tell. Andrew Walsh dropping a comment as well. Club treasurer and resident Kiwi. I'm glad we're pleasing. Let us know in the comments as well who you think's been a standout performer today, who you think deserves the man of the match title. I'll relay that information to the captain and coaches who select the man of the match. Obviously, we have our player sponsorship up for grabs this year. So if you wish to sponsor a player, whether you're a company or you are, as an individual, you'd like to sponsor a player, just get in contact with our lovely sponsorship manager, Ashley, at the club, and she will point you in the right direction. We have lots of players still up for grabs. You get featured on all the man of the match posts, all of the squad announcement posts, get invited to our special meet and greet players event. Lots of benefits, all for a very affordable price. So please do get in touch if you'd like to sponsor one of our players. It helps with the club greatly. There we go. Look at that. Another scrum turnover, scrum penalty for Bahrain. The Rolls Royces worth their weight in gold. Angelis and Dave still going strong. What are we now? 15 minutes into this game. Two young, hungry, fit props just still scrumming the life out of Exiles. This pack is coming together very nicely. You'd love to see it. I've had a lot of questions and concerns today about Jason Vine, usually our cameraman, obviously for these away fixtures. Unfortunately, the young Jason Vine has now secured himself a job and was unable to attend due to work commitments this weekend. He didn't get sacked. There's nothing untoward. He's done a great job for us for over a year now on the camera, but he's just taken a small break this week to deal with some work commitments. Front row man of the match, Kobus. That's a good shout. They've been fantastic. They've won some really pivotal penalties here in this game. A couple of penalties that have potentially turned the tide, given Bahrain a little bit of momentum. And as you can tell, it means so much. A scrum penalty, there's nothing sweeter than a scrum penalty. Very few things sweeter than that. The amount of hard work and grit that goes into that midweek for the big boys. That is penalties paid for in blood, sweat and tears. Do we have Josh Drain now? Come on the 9 position, I believe. Romeo Extine's taking a seat for the evening. I think he's carrying a bit of a shoulder injury. Probably wise just to let him have a seat on the bench. A long season ahead for the young South African. Alan Blake's had a few beers. Man of the match, Karnak. I don't think we have a Karnak playing for us. I think you might mean Cormac. And that's not a bad shout as well. He's pulled the strings beautifully. Young Tarmac. Another Exiles player down. Dora Smith shouting out Howard Five. Two Howard Five boys playing in Bahrain. Gregor and Rory, yep. Two salt with the earth Scottish lads. Loving their rugby out here in the Middle East. Rory been with us for a good few seasons now. Gregor just making his third appearance for the team. It's a great place for Scots, Saffers, Englishmen, whatever you like. It's such a melting pot here in the Middle East, and it's great to have them here. Former chairman Mehdi Honor as well, club legend, tuning into the live streams. We'd love to see it. Excellent scrums by Bahrain. You're not wrong, Mehdi. Hope you're keeping well. So we've got a good shout for either the front row or Tarmac Fox. Man of the match. Let us know if there's any other people we think that should be in contention. What can Bahrain do then in an attacking position? Oh, Exiles on roller skates once again. Look at that. Rory controlling it so well at the back. Great patience there and just dots it down. Try time Bahrain. And as I said, the big boys just dominating the Exiles pack, and set piece is such an important facet of every game of rugby union. And Bahrain have had complete and utter ascendancy, particularly in the second half at scrum time. Set piece, line out time, Exiles may have been slightly better drilled at times, but the scrum there is no competition. David and Anjali still going strong. The gruesome twosome, unstoppable. And it's not just them, it's a whole eight-man commitment, those scrums. The real buy-in from the whole pack. Incredible stuff. Cormac Fox usually has ice in his veins. Nominated for man of the match by Alan Blake. Oh, pushes it wide that time. Kick unsuccessful. 29-16, the provisional score. Keep an eye on our social media channels for the official final score just after full time. We'll be posting that on our Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you give us a follow. Make sure you follow the team throughout the season. We've got plenty of action coming. The handle is Bahrain RFC on Instagram and Facebook. You'll find us there. And of course, you're watching this on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn the notifications on so you get a little email and a notification when we're going live so you don't miss any of the streams. There we go. Josh Drain, call as you like. Oh, put some height on it. A bit longer than he would have liked. The kick chase, a little bit laboured. And it's knocked on though. The kick chase was enough in the end, just to put enough pressure. The Exiles attacker catches a bit of red in the corner of his eye and panics, knocks it forward. Exiles bringing some fresh legs on. Bahrain, no doubt, will be scrumming for the penalty here. Tracy Gibson, well, I would say young Lindsay Gibson, slightly more seasoned Lindsay Gibson, our fearless forwards coach. retired for the season. Here's Di Evans busting through. Great to see him back. A slight shoulder issue holding him back from performing in pre-season. Lovely offload, Jack Hocking inside to Gregor Smith. Away through Lashosi in midfield. Does well. Just a little jink with those feet. Oh, David gets met man and ball, but carries onto the ball there. Exiles straight on that ball. So strong in that jackal. Out to David Evans. The lads just need to build some phases here. Not every carry needs to be an offload, and that is case in point why it doesn't need to be. Just giving up free and easy ball to Exiles, relieving the pressure now. Giving them a chance to attack in a slightly broken field. Zainab, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're a regular in the stream. Oh, slips out the back door. Exile still on the attack here though. Surely Bahrain just need to set their defence and slow down some of this ball, but so far Exiles have had license to play because each ruck is about 1 second long. Oh, lovely block. Oh, Kelvin regathers as well. He's a little bit free here. Big handoff. Great fend from Kelvin. Oh, can he get the ball away? Yes, illegally done. It's a great counter ruck, but just illegally on the end there. Rory Drummond. Busting through. It's end-to-end stuff here. Tell you what, the ball in play time has been quite high this game. Oh, what a pickup, Di Evans! Just snatches the ball up with those long, wiry arms of him. The Welshman over in the... Wow, lovely stuff. We'll give that another look. Josh Drain to Cormac Fox. The nudge doesn't go out to hand. It's a header. Bounces off the defender's foot straight to Cormac's face. And Di Evans claims the ball back perfectly. Beautiful stuff. Try time Bahrain. And the tries have been absolutely glorious today. (33-16) the score so far then with the kick to come. Bahrain just opening the floodgates this second half, playing with so much confidence, dominating the set piece, looking dangerous in set play. Oh, off the post, doesn't go over. Unfortunate. Cormac would want them 99 times out of 100. Be disappointed with that kick. Exiles take us away then. Bahrain running away with this a little bit now, but still plenty of game to play. Won't get too ahead of ourselves. Whew. What a nudge from Josh Drain. A great clearance. You love to see it. Bahrain with a little bit of spring in their step. Matthew McKee joining us on the pitch. The club stalwart. He's a bit of the furniture now. He's been playing for the first team since he's about 17 years of age. And our latest report says he's about 37 now. So a fair career from the young man. Here's Alid Morris, another man that's been here a fair few years. The Welshman. Oh, that's a fair turnover though. Gets a little bit isolated. Doesn't control the contact there, Alid. Goes straight to ground and it's turned over. Unfortunate. Probably Alid's first touch. But he'll be back stronger than ever soon. Corn Pinar dropping us a comment as well. Try time, try time. Morris being tuning in. My lovely father. Thank you for the comments. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Can't believe you're in the south of France at the moment. Wish I was there. Wasn't invited though. Another shout for Cormac Fox as man of the match. I have to say, he's had a good game, but there's been a lot of outstanding performances today. In that first half, he was throwing his weight around. He made a fair few tackles, some real collisions for the Irishman. Looks more like a Gaelic player than a rugby player, but he's played like a rugby player today, I'll tell you that much. There we go, Exiles attacking the blind side in a bit of space. They got a big man on the ball. He makes yardage. There we go, can Exiles build some phases? Can they put Bahrain under a bit of pressure? Surely that's crossing, referee. He raised way on. Oh, waves play on. And it's turned over very well by Alistair Crombie. Alistair Crombie celebrating his 40th birthday just last week. Great to see him on the pitch, still going strong. He's been here since 2015. One of the class of 2015, along with myself, Toby Borrow, Rob Bennett, if you've been around long enough to remember those names. And Mark Bennell, woof. I assume that's for Mad Dog. Matthew McKee, who let the dogs out. He's here to play. Just relaying that call to Alan Morris, and Alan Morris throwing in. The Welshman, that's a peach, but just slightly disrupted by the Exiles player. Gets a finger to it, and it's not clean. Oh, knocked on from Bahrain. Not clean, but Bahrain happy to run another minute or two off the clock. They're in no rush to get this scrum done. They'll take their time whenever they can here. Exiles need to do something pretty special now. Time is of the essence for the home side. Looks like a scrum's not quite stable. Bahrain get the scrum penalty. Absolute domination. Once again, it's set piece time. Incredible stuff. Would you believe it? Andrews de Kock, the tight end prop, still going strong. A solid 65 minutes into this game. And the tight head's winning scrum penalty still against a fresh loose head. Incredible stuff. And of course, I mentioned to Matthew McKee, we tip your hat. Oh, tip our hat to you. Incredible stuff. Looks to be quite a nice kick just inside the 22. And a little time is off, it's called. Not sure what the occasion is or why it's been called. Maybe water coming on. Both the teams just having a bit of a sewing circle, discussing what the next 10 minutes needs to look like. What impact from the bench today as well. Incredible stuff. Alistair Crombie with a turnover at ruck time. Kelvin making clean breaks and palming people off the phone. Matthew McKee winning scrum penalties. Aidan Ascot being his ever-presence in the engine room. Just an absolute workhorse. And a hell of a line-out operator, as you see there. Takes it cleanly at the front. Here we go, Di Evans, look at that. A centre that plays as strongly as a back row. Just carries so well, kick pass to Josh Petro in space. Oh, doesn't quite come off, but looks to be off an Exiles hand. Carly the Cock calling Angeles the Cock man of the match. Absolutely no bias there, I'm sure. But he's been a hell of a performer today. Certainly in the discussion. There's no doubt about that. He's been incredible. Honestly, I think it would be hard to give it to anyone but a front rower today, and Angelis would be top of that list. Just for the sake of 3 or 4 penalty tries, at least one of them leading directly to a try, wasn't it? It was Rory Drummond dotted down off the back of a dominant scrum, just on the left-hand side of those posts in the second half. Here we go. Di Evans runs a clean line, but it looked to be forward from here, and it is forward. Jacko calling that forward. Another scrum, but Bahrain will be chomping at the bit for that. They'll be happy to see that. They will not shy away from this one. Mr. Kobus, who's that specimen at hooker now? Wow. There's many specimens on that pitch, but I'm not sure number 16 is one of them. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Hell of a bloke, though, and a hell of a rugby player. Always a bit of a danger in a break of play that the energy can be sucked out of you a little bit. But both teams need to focus up here. Exiles with a very important defensive scrum. They just need to lock out here. They need to get clean ball to their 10, and they need to boot this into Rosette because Bahrain are on fire at the moment. Particularly at this set piece time. It's been a real difference maker today. As we said early in the build-up. Oh, it looks to be non-contested. Interesting. That is such a shame. I believe Exiles may have only had one prop on the bench today. They didn't release their squad publicly, but that was the chatter before the game. So potentially the reason why we've got it uncontested now. That's a shame for Bahrain. A massive weapon of theirs taken away. Might as well be playing rugby league now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, is it legal? No, it's not. Nice attempt from Alistair Crombie. He's holding his shoulder again, though. I don't know how much he's got left in him because he seems to be wincing a lot every contact. He stayed down for some time, wearing the 22 shirt today. Struggled with a few niggles here and there. Hamstrings, glute. No, he seems to be nursing maybe a bit of a shoulder. Hard to tell, though. Another South African's going to be joining us very shortly. Cam Thompson will be coming on for surely Angelis. Angelis putting in a hell of a shift today, and he'll be put to rest now. Not in a he died way, but just putting to have a rest on the bench. Oh, he's not. He's staying on. Who's Cam come on for then? Oh, he came on for Crombie. Ah, okay. I'm told he's coming on for a back row replacement. Not sure how things will reconfigure now at scrum time. Potentially, Alan Morris will move into back row. A man of many talents. He can cover lots of positions. I think he's played across the whole pack except prop in the last couple of seasons. Here we go. Oh, Exiles find a bit of a gap. Kelvin with the cover tackle though. Does well. Surely that's forward. What an offload, but it is miles forward, fortunately for Bahrain. Mark Lewis tuning in. I believe that's Joel Lewis's father. Thank you for tuning in. It is a great game. You are not wrong. It's been a fantastic game. A little bit of energy sucked out of the game in this sort of last quarter. But that just comes from Bahrain just looking to milk this last bit of energy out of the Exiles' legs and just put this game to rest. No need to risk it all now. It's been a bit of a stalemate this last 20 minutes. Tired bodies, tired legs. A lot of different partnerships as both teams empty the bench. Whether that be for injuries or just tactical replacement. Mrs. Gibson, it's your happy place watching Bahrain. Great game, well done. Thank you, Tracy. I'll relay the information to the boys. Your lovely comment. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Always incredible to see parents, family members, people at the club, committee members. Awesome to see you all support the boys, no matter where we're playing. The red wall follows. Incredible to see. Here we go, Josh Rain with the put-in, uncontested scrum. Bahrain win a scrum easily, very nicely. Oh, Greg Heath snatches that. He's played quietly, confidently. Greg Heath had a dynamite first half, slightly quieter second half, but it's not been such an open and dynamic game. And that's where Greg really, really comes to life. Put some really big hits in early as well. Great to see him throwing his weight around, putting a really good string of games together so far as well. And sliding into that 13 shirt. He looks at home there, which is great. Doubles as our strength and conditioning coach. He's fit as a fiddle. Young Greg Heath. Recently engaged as well. So congratulations to all the Heath family for celebrating that. Cobus, good shout, yeah. Scrums have basically been uncontested all game. I honestly thought it was uncontested, yeah. For 80 minutes. Seemed like it. Will they even push it? Another supporter of Matthew McKee, tuning in all the way from Carnlow. Assume because I can't pronounce it, it's probably an island. Not long left in this game now. In the final closing minutes of this encounter, Bahrain all but won comfortably after a very dicey start. Exiles coming out of the gates so strong, looking like world beaters in the first 10 minutes. But Bahrain winning the game of attrition. Just some incredible individual moments of brilliance and a well-organised defence and attack, which we're seeing glimpses of here. Oh, and Jalisa Cox still in open play to Aled Morris. Bumps off one defender. Gets a yard behind the gain line as well. Cormac Fox still pulling the strings. Who's out on the far side? Kelvin. Kenongo, I believe his surname is, but I try not to say it too often because I don't know how to say it properly. And G's again, just been absolutely everywhere. I think he's surely odds on man of the match so far. Certainly my pick of the bunch. Oh, turned over. Exiles done well. Squashed the pressure from Bahrain. Exile showed a lot of character. Looks to be like they've got a few younger players joining them on the pitch now. They've got a great academy set up here and a junior section that feed directly into their senior squads. Always up for contention in silverware throughout the junior competitions. And it goes without saying that they're always there or thereabouts in the UAE and West Asia competitions. I've had many a battle against them in West Asia finals. Fortunately, we've come out on top more often than not. The game's slightly deflated. As you can see, a lot of tired bodies. Exiles almost waiting for the inevitable now. Just waiting for that final whistle. I believe the scoreline is unattainable now. Mark Lewis, we've got a novel point. Number 5, man of the match. Number 5, I believe that's a way through. Always a great performer, away through. Plays with his heart on his sleeve. He's such a physical presence. Here we go, Jack Hockey in a bit of space. He's dangerous here. Gregor Smith too. Oh, lovely. Breaks the first tackle. Oh, Gregor Smith still going. Oh, does he stay in? No, he doesn't. The touch judge. Twinkle toes Gregor just called in touch there. Unlucky. Exiles look to go quickly. It's called back. Good stuff from Exiles, well drilled. Jean Brutus still calling the shots there in their lineup. Really good operator. He has been for over a decade for this Exile side. Just not enough. Nothing going the Exiles' way this second half. How long is left? I'm sure they're having the word now, Jacko. This could be it. No, it's not. Bahrain going to have the line out. Still another chance to put points on the board. Angelis de Kock still on the field. 80 minutes at tight head. Countless scrum penalties. Plenty of open play carries. Some silky hands. And what a performance from the South African. Here we go. Alid Morris with the throw-in. The Welshman from Neath. To Aidan Ascot. Another substitution. Incredible stuff. Great take. Double tops. Doesn't get much cleaner than that. And the just need to straighten up this maul a little bit. Alid Morris breaks early. Does he break too early? The boys are recycling. Who's that? Rory Drummond on the ball. Oof. Rory Drummond caught a big hit there. But the boys recycle well. Can they clean this up? Penalty given. Exiles a bit overzealous in defence there. The boys running in to push and shove. Away through doesn't take kindly to that. Last thing we need is a big scrap now when the game's almost said and done. John Jarvis, what flavour crisps have they got behind the bar? It's a great question. You can email your questions to our general manager. I'll direct message his email address just after the game. So our clock has been long dead. We haven't been pausing for stops in play, but the game is said and done. An incredible 60-minute performance from Bahrain. The first 20 minutes was very dicey for people that tuned in early. The boys caught a little bit in the headlights. In that first 20 minutes, Exiles came out all guns blazing, a full blitzkrieg attack, but they just couldn't sustain it for the rest of the game.
We need to know in case we hear it. The more people who know the safety you are.
Exiles with the chance to exit then. What is Exiles discussing here? John Botas just pulling in his men. Oh. Stays on the field to Gregor Smith. Will he give it inside early? He does to Jack Hocking. Oh, what a nudge, Jack. That's a great little punch through into the Exiles 22. Incredible kick. A few cheers. I think a few of the Bahrain boys thought it may have been turned over. A little bit of confusion. What's going on? It is Exiles' ball. They've just been nailed down into their own half all of this second half. Set piece still working nicely. Their line-up operating well. Looking to play out for their own line. They've got nothing to lose now. May as well put on a show for their home support. Good stuff from Exiles. Building some phases. Oh, Botes knocking the ball forward under a little bit of pressure. Perhaps a little bit of fatigue setting in there. Another shout from Paul Baker. Thanks for the comments. Andries de Kock for man of the match. Fantastic effort for 80 minutes. I cannot agree more. One of the more clear man of the matches you're ever likely to see. I'd be very surprised if he wasn't selected. And to have a tight end that can do 80 minutes. Oh, that's game over. The final whistle is blown and victory goes to Bahrain. A roller coaster of emotions in the first half, but the boys put the game to sleep within 60 minutes. Incredible stuff from Bahrain. Can you believe it? Almost a little bit of an anticlimax after that sort of middle third that was just absolutely dynamite rugby. But Bahrain will be absolutely chuffed for that. 33-16, the provisional score. Fantastic performance. Bahrain, a few things to work on. They need to get out of the gates a bit quicker than they did today. But can you fault that heart, that comeback, that rugby, and those couple of tries that were just lights out, dynamite rugby. Doesn't get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for all of you tuning in, wherever you are. If you're watching at the clubhouse in Bahrain, thank you so much. Make sure you have plenty of drinks to celebrate. Enjoy your evening. If you're watching at home with your loved ones, if you're watching your son play, your brother, your uncle, whatever you're watching, thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it so much. And we'll be back next week with another live stream. Check out our socials, follow us there. And we're in for a hell of a season by the looks of it. So thank you so much and have a great weekend wherever you are. Thank you very much.